Welcome to Sunfire Designs. Today I'm going to be doing another Cosmic Sky, which if you can't tell is one of my favorites at the moment. It's a pour from resincourses.com. It's really amazing. If you want the recipe, you should head on over there and take the course. But I will show you how to do it. I just can't tell you the amounts or anything like that. So I'm using this mold from Resinable Creations on Etsy. I mixed up some resin from Art Pro, the Resin Pro. It's Art Pro from Resin Pro, all the pros there, which is one of my favorite resins, at least for working with flowers and such. So this is my clear. I mixed in some dazzling diamonds. I'm not sure if you can see it. I know it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but it is by My Spring. And here is the little thing. I will put a link to it, a link to all the things in my description. It's really, really cool. It floats in the resin, so you can actually put a little bit of glimmer in there without it all sinking to the bottom and ruining your pour. All right, this is my white. I used Cast and Craft for that. My purple, I used a Liquitex Dioxazine Purple. And then finally magenta, and I used quinacridone magenta, and that's my magenta. So, I'm gonna start off with, first I gotta pour some clear on the bottom. And just make sure it covers the whole bottom. So what I do is pour a little bit in and then move it around to make sure it coats the bottom, and that way it's not being poured too thick. Because the more you put in to start off with, that's the less you have to use, or that you have to use for your push. And you're gonna need quite a bit for a push, because you're gonna do a push like 3 times. So just enough to kind of cover the bottom once you've moved it around some. All right, so now I'm gonna take my magenta and I'm going to pour it around the outside edge of the mold as evenly as I can. Try not to go up the edges, because then it kind of clings to the little crystal shapes there, but it's not the end of the world if you do. It just depends on what you like, and I just prefer it to not be on the edge. But that's just me. Love this color. It's like, it looks hot pink, at least with my eyes and not the camera. To me, it looks kind of hot pink. And I'm just gonna scrape out any extra, and it doesn't have to be perfectly even, you know, like as far as the edge of it being perfectly circular or anything, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna come right now with something dark just fell in there. Hold on. There we go. Don't know what that is, but it's gone now. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna come in with your clear, and you're gonna do another push, like just a little push, just enough to kind of even everything out a little bit. See, like that. Drop, 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 drop. Okay, now I'm going to take the purple, and I'm gonna do this here. And I'm using slightly different colors this time from what I used before. Usually I think in every other one I've done, I've had like a blue as one of my colors. So I'm gonna do the purple and the magenta this time. And just kind of pour this in. I'm excited for after Christmas. I'll be able to dedicate a little bit more time to doing some pours. I don't know if you've noticed, I've been sharing videos a little bit less frequently, because the end of the school year is just insane for me at work. And now I'm done with work. Then I have this push. I'm going to pour a little bit more in here. this push to get everything done for Christmas. So then after Christmas, then I'll have a little bit more disposable time to do some more things. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my white and I'm going to draw a few rings. Okay, going to pinch my cup here and I'm going to draw a ring, a pretty thick ring, right along the inside of the mold. Okay, then I'm going to do another ring right here where the purple meets the magenta. And these are all going to be pretty thick rings. So usually what I do is I pour them fairly thick and I go around twice. Okay, and then I'm going to do another one in between those two. And go around twice. All right, now I've got a little bit left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a ring in the middle with what I have left. And it's okay if you don't use it all. Now, the last part of it is I'm going to pour the clear in, let it kind of push out. I still want to overflow it, so that's where I'm going to stop. Drip drop, come on. All right, and then in the center, I'm going to put my, it's actual crushed mirror glass. So it will, it's one side is white, the other side is like a mirror. So it's pretty reflective, looks pretty cool. So I'll put that in the center, just a little bit. Now, my experience with this has been that it doesn't always close up all the way, but I'm going to let it try to close up for a little bit by itself. And then if it doesn't close up all the way, I won't worry about it and I'll just torch it. So I think that's about it. So I will put on a little time lapse and then next time I see you, we'll be unmolding. All right, here we go. We're back. It looks like this might have started to flash cure in the center, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. I don't know if you can see that ridge right there. I don't know. It's like this one part hardened faster, which is strange because I don't usually have that happen. This mold is not that deep. All right, here we go. Oh, that came out so cool. So awesome. I love it so much. Very different in the middle, but I don't know why. I just love it. Love it. What do you think? Can you see the little shimmer right here? It makes it look like there's stars out in the distance somewhere. Ah, so cool. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.